Hey, Gerald, you are first. What is up? Zero Amplified. Well, I don't remember your name. Have you been on these before? Hawkins 97. Hey, Mountain View. I totes remember you. Hey, Toxicide, Rolly, Beast, Winklar, Mario Marsupial, Almighty Jesus, and Planified Princess. Hey, Sarah Sanchez and Cesar, JC, Ted. What's up, guys? Hey, Angela, I remember you. Hey, Danny, thanks. Yeah, it was a good run. Feeling kind of tired today, so yeah, pushed it but kept it easy at the same time. Hey, Princess Lulu. Hey, Rant Enchant, Zero Amplified, you're at work? Hopefully I don't get you fired or in trouble or anything like that. Hey, Delinda, thanks for coming on tonight. Should you take DHA pills? What do you hope to gain from DHA pills? Let's see. Let's see. First live chat, Mayne 84. Cool. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I usually do these around this time on Wednesdays. I won't be doing this next week on Wednesday, but yeah, almost every Wednesday I do it. Cool. Oh, cool. You saw my vlog on the couch guitar straps and camera straps too. Yeah, cool company. I'm so glad I found them. Do I take a B12 sup? Yeah, I started like a year and a half ago, but I didn't need to. My blood tests are always really strong in B12. I always got tested for that every time I got my labs done. So anyway, I just did it because why not? I got nothing to lose and I can set a good example to everyone. That's the worst thing. The only thing you got to do to be a vegan, that's not a big deal. Plus, my almond milk that I get at Whole Foods, their 65 brand, is fortified with B12 too. So, you know, I'm getting my B12. You know, most meat eaters eat processed food. A lot of it is fortified with vitamins too. So, you know, that's one thing that a lot of vegans are healthier, not eating processed foods and missing out on some of those fortified. So anyway, Circle V, are we going? I don't know. No one invited us. I don't know how much it costs to get in or anything. So, yeah, I'll take a look. Yeah, I'll just get in touch with them, see what the deal is. I just heard about it. It's funny how in LA, we don't get invited often to LA vegan events. But yeah, out of town ones, a little easier. Let's see. Hey, Rubalicious, Crystal Geometry, what's up? Actually, we just spoke at San Diego Veg Fest. I think we're kind of, we're done speaking. We're going to speak again or be on a panel at SoCal Veg Fest in Orange County at the end of this month. But yeah, I think we got to take a little break from public speaking. It does take a bit of time and to put in the effort to make a good public speech, you know, because we don't have one handy in the can, so to speak. All right, cool. Well, we'll probably be there. I just heard about it. They blasted Instagram like yesterday or something with that event. Hey, vegan co-creator, what up in Colorado? Bet you it's getting colder out there, huh? It's a little colder here. As you see, I have a shirt on. I didn't have to put it on. I ran shirtless, but I just put it on afterwards so I don't get chilly and a little breeze here. We just traveled down to San Diego. That's enough traveling for us right now. Favorite go-to vegan meal? I like the khichdi. It's an Indian dish. It's in Keep It Carbs. Khichdi. Just look it up. The recipe that Angie has in there, super tasty, super easy to make, super filling, and it keeps you carved hardcore. Chris Hines, does not ring a bell. Sweet potato fries. Yeah, we just had some regular potato fries a couple nights ago, Danny. Yeah, a couple times this week, actually. Oh, you missed us in San Diego? Cool. Wow, you listened to our CD all the way to Monterey. Perfect, Delinda. Yeah, that's what our music's made for. Beautiful, scenic, coastal experiences. Hey, Clemmy Cat, what's up? Are you still vegan if you're a cannibal? I don't know. That would probably make you a murderer. You'd probably have bigger problems to worry about rather than the definition of vegan at that point. So let's hope you're not eating anyone. He's just having fun there, Clemmy. Just giving him something funny to think about. Well, not funny, but you know. Cool, I ran in my ultras today too, Sam. I was in my instincts today. I kind of go between my ones and my instincts, kind of back and forth. I put on my ones when I run faster and the instincts when I kind of chill out a little bit. What do I think about lab meat? Well, I'm not gonna eat it. I don't think vegan's their target market though. I think, you know, if it replaces regular meat that regular meat eaters eat, great. Pet food meat, awesome. It's a total win-win there. But yeah, I don't think vegans need to worry about it. We have so many better things to eat. But it helps people transition too and saves the lives of animals. I'm 100% behind it. Do I think the celebrities are going vegan? stick with it? Depends, you know, it's like any other person sticking with it. It really depends on what kind of support group they have. Meaning, do they have some vegan friends? Do they have a social life, you know, that has some veganness in it, meaning vegan restaurants, vegan buddies? And do they know how to do it? You know, do they know how to make good, simple vegan foods? You know, like, you know, the Stuff and Keep It Carb Baby, good healthy foods that fill you up, fill up the manliest man, you know, or just any young kid, any person of all age, you know. So it depends, you know, it depends what kind of food you're eating. If you're eating sustainable like our way is, yeah, totes. If they're not, they're just eating kind of trendy and you know, just processed food, it's gonna be hard. You know, you do need that book done. It really makes being vegan, like, you know, if you're not already having an easy time, it makes it super easy. Why are meat eating bodybuilders healthy, or they look healthy? I mean, that's a fallacy. I know many bodybuilders who couldn't like walk around the block or jog around the block. They smoke, you know, they have horrible blood test results, but the muscles somehow give an appearance of health. I'm not sure how muscles look healthy. Just like I see some really chubby guys out in the basketball court. They have a really nice jump shot, some of these guys, but they can't run down the court, you know, so you kind of need to have the whole thing going on. What's the good of the muscles if your cholesterol is 500 and you can't jog around the block without, you know, gasping for air, you know? So it's a whole thing, you know, it's the whole thing. Looks is deceiving. I don't know why, yeah, society has decided that big muscles is the look of health. It's the look of that you've put a lot of effort into lifting heavy weights, you know? That's what it means. It doesn't mean you're healthy. Like I said, you could be, you know, have no fitness and get big muscles. Likewise, you can have great fitness and have big muscles too. I'm just saying muscles is not a sign of health or fitness. It's a sign of putting the work in on the weights. Favorite food from Burgers and Buds? I don't know, from what you saw in our video of theirs, the tacos were good and that ice cream sandwich is really good. Let's see. See, we have a workout dude here, JHPTSDX, never felt stronger or better being vegan. It's all about being athletic, totally, you got it. It really comes down to not what you eat. I mean, as far as if you want to have muscles or if you want to be lean, it's just how you train, you know? I train more for, like, you know, moving around. I play basketball, moving around, chasing guys around, you know, running, cycling, I'm moving. So it'd be kind of weird if I had like big bulky muscles, since I put less time into that aspect of my fitness. Not that I neglect it, I just spend more time on the cardiovascular part. Let's see. What are you guys talking about here? You guys talking about fishing? What the hell? What am I missing out on here? So anyway, yeah, I just got back from San Diego Veg Fest. Just kind of getting my thing back together, trying to get back into working and everything. Worry about getting knee replacement surgery, Carrie? Why would I worry about knee replacement surgery for? Are you asking because I run or something? I didn't know that was something that runners get typically. I've never met a runner that had knee replacement surgery. I know there's a myth that, like, you know, if you run, you're messing up your knees. It really depends on your form, and a little bit to do with like luck on what kind of injuries you get and stuff like that. But yeah, if you have good running form, and yeah, don't overdo it. Do what your body can handle, and don't go much past that. You know, that's it. Form, and don't go past what you're capable of doing. So yeah, if you follow those two rules, hopefully you'll have good results and not damage your knees. I have a little tendonitis in my knee, but that goes back to high school. That goes back to skateboarding, you know, riding ramps and pools and sliding out on my knee pads on vertical. So yeah, that gets acted up once in a while, but yeah, it's not a running injury or anything. It just gets irritated sometimes. I've been feeling it a little bit the past few months, but I haven't felt it, like I didn't feel it at all last year. Tips on beating bloating: don't have much processed food, don't have any salt, that's it. Just eat clean whole food plants if you want to avoid bloating. But that can happen too when you're having smoothies too, so yeah, don't have too much liquid in that regard too much fruit. Have it more like, you know, starch solution. Not to say don't eat fruit, but don't, if you want to avoid bloating, yeah, a lot of fruit can bloat you. I've never gotten really much bloated on like potatoes or anything like that. Let's see. Hello, Vegan Zuba Chick, good to see you. Yeah, biking's fun too. Let's see, what are you guys talking about? Yeah, stay away from the soy isolate. Delinda's right. Yeah, classified. Yeah, all the processed vegan food. Those are usually filled with all sorts of, you know, salt, preservatives, stuff like that. Let's see, cheapest place to live in California, probably somewhere way inland, you know, not along the coast, California. So I don't know, like Modesto or Riverside or something like that, you know. Even maybe some places, yeah, those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. Fresno, you know, places that are way inland, far from the coast, and hot as. You in Modesto? I was just trying to think of places that are low price California, stuff like that. Bakersfield, maybe. What else? Out by Salton Sea, you know, stuff like that. Let's see. Gerald, I don't like that question. I'm gonna put you in timeout. Yeah, Turlock. I remember Turlock. Let's see. What's my take on fake meat, JD? It's a good transition thing. So if you're just starting out to veganism, I guess that's cool, but you know, after a while you'll hopefully enjoy eating just like whole food plants better, like the stuff in our book, Keep It Carb Baby. Like I was talking about, I can't wait to eat some khichdi again. That sounded so good right now. Yeah, but processed meat, you know, fake meats like that, they're cool once in a while. I mean, as you guys see, I'll have some Beast Burgers once in a while, or Beyond Burgers, whatever. You know, but it's not like a regular thing. I can go months without having anything like that. You know, just have them when I'm out somewhere that has them. I think I only bought them a handful of times. All right, cool, Blaine. Yeah, fake meat's cool, you know, it is what it is, but you know, day in and day out, you shouldn't be eating that. B12 subs, yeah, I talked about that. Worldly Beast, you're getting a little crazy. I'm gonna put you on a little timeout, okay, just a little one, just put you in the naughty corner. Seabird's Kitchen, yeah, we've been there like maybe 4, 5, 6 times now, and the new one here in Long Beach, yeah. Let's see, do I eat oil? Not often, but at restaurants, I'll get it. I don't fear it, but yeah, when it comes, you know, but I don't buy it and put on, hey, 6119, wow, yeah, you are late today, man, 12 minutes in, where you been, naughty guy? Yeah, everyone's got their own thing on veggie burgers and Beyond Burgers. Yeah, I'm not like passing judgment if you eat them or like them or don't like them, it's all good, as long as you're not eating animals. But if you want to be like, you know, super healthy, not getting a lot of weird chemicals, sodium, stuff like that, yeah, don't eat them that often. I have Taco Bell once in a blue moon, Del Taco once in a blue moon, but yeah, those are rare things. I had Chipotle the other day because we were on a road trip and I looked on the map and saw Chipotle 6 minutes from where we were and we were hungry. Favorite breakfast? My fruit smoothies. Second favorite, maybe oatmeal or something like that. Yeah, Brian, you got it. Just whole food plants. You don't need to have all the restaurants and processed meat. I mean, it's kind of fun for your social life and stuff like that, but you don't need it for sure. Cool, Clemmy Cat, Taco Bell. Yeah, I used to be a Taco Bell addict in the 90s, man. Don't get addicted to that sauce. I think that's how they get you back in there. I'm pretty sure there's something addictive, seriously, with their hot sauce. You know, so I try not to put that on when I'm there. Yeah, Chipotle. Yeah, it was just yesterday I had Chipotle too. Where'd you get the 2 vegan vegan Mexican pizzas? That sounds good. Hey, BL Meyer, what's up? Yeah, you haven't missed much. It's been on 13 minutes. It could be the high fructose corn syrup that's addicting in the Taco Bell sauce. There's Taco Bell. We did an episode. Google Happy Healthy Vegan Taco Bell. Like their bean burrito doesn't have any cheese. A lot of the items too. If you see make it fresca, it means many things. But one thing it means for the workers is don't put any cheese and the like in there. Reddit, now Reddit guys are so opinionated there. Shardsoft, I'm not going to debunk some dudes on Reddit. I got so many people to debunk right now. Every day it's like I wake up and have like 3 or 4 debunk videos. I gotta choose which one. Thanks, Brian. I will tell my wife, she is awesome. Is it Fresco, not Fresco? Whichever, just tell them Fresco or Fresca, they'll know what to do. Would I do a live debate with a natural vegan? Why, has she offered? For sure. Totes. Yeah. Did I prefer meat or dairy before I went vegan? I didn't really like them all that much, but I had my hang-ups, you know, that's why I wasn't vegan for, you know, most of my life. Cool. Tortilla chips, yeah, it's one of those things, Carrie, I just have them once in a while, you know, I don't really buy them, I just get them sometimes when I'm at a place, you know, a Mexican vegan place or something like that. Oh yeah, Supreme Banana, yeah, she's cool. Yeah, I was surprised, I was hoping to see her at San Diego Veg Fest and she wasn't there. Do I meditate days? I do, but not enough. It's not as much as I used to. So yeah, Cami. Yeah, Cami's really sweet. She's a sweet girl. Spinach enchiladas in Monterey, Delinda. Where is there some vegan places in Monterey now? Because Angie and I we did our not our honeymoon, but our first anniversary, and maybe one more after that in Pacific Grove, Monterey. So back then we were going to that fish restaurant. We weren't fully vegan yet. You know, I forgot the name of it. You know, it's that really famous fish that emphasizes sustainable seafood and stuff like that. So I guess we were hip back then, but before we were vegan. But now, yeah, I want to know what vegan restaurants are out there. El Torito, really? Okay, why not? Now, I haven't been following Plantriotic lately. I haven't been watching much other YouTubers, to be honest. I've just been kind of busy, enveloped in my own kind of thing right now. Thoughts on Peruvian ayahuasca retreat? I'm not really excited about all these Westerners going down and making a big commercial economy out of ayahuasquero services and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. I'll just say about that. Yeah, of course, 6119. Of course. How could we not hear about that tragedy, man? It sucks. You know, what can I say without getting too freaking political? You know, I don't want to stir the debate right now to that or anything like that. But yeah, it's freaking horrific on so many levels. Particularly now, how our lawmakers are still resistant to make any meaningful progress to prevent anything like that from happening again. It's really sad. It makes me want to live somewhere else, really, you know, seeing how apathetic our lawmakers are, you know. I want to live somewhere else, man. I want to go live in Spain or France or something like that, you know. Live in Toronto? Okay, maybe so. I don't think I could handle those winters, 619. Seriously, there's just no way. No, I don't think it was ranch. It sounded like just a dude, 64-year-old dude losing it. Probably on some kind of, sounded like he was on what kind of, one of those antipsychotic drugs. That's what I've been noticing too. They've kind of noticed a pattern between the you know, people who commit these atrocious mass shootings and them being prescribed some kind of antipsychotic. Not to say everyone on an antipsychotic drug or you know, pharmaceutical has that happen to them, but it is a known effect, and you know, there should be some kind of control about that. JT McDaniel, any advice for someone who eats nothing but animal products? How can you eat nothing but animal products, JT? When you're not like a meat and potatoes guy. I mean, there's potatoes there, there's veggies. You know, you never have rice, you never eat a piece of fruit. I'm not buying it, but the advice is just try it, just do it. You know, just make your normal meals, but don't put the meat in it. Get some fake meats to help you with the transition. Let's see. Well, thanks for reminding me to drink some water there at 619. Hydration, guys, key to success in life is to stay hydrated. I think most people don't realize that they're dehydrated. They're drinking, like, you know, dehydrating stuff all day, like coffee and then alcohol at night, not drinking water in the day. You know, I'm always drinking water. Let's see. Cool, I see some tips going down there. Oh yeah, there's a Loving Hut in Garden Grove, and I want to go to Vegan Pizza for sure. I haven't been there yet. I've been wanting to go. In vitro meat, you're talking about the lab-grown meat. Like I said earlier, I don't plan to eat it. You know, I don't think I'm the target market. I think it's great for those who are just eating, you know, killing animals to eat their meat. So if we can prevent animals from being killed, it's a win. And for pet food, I think it'd be a huge win too. But yeah, I have no plans to eat it. But I think if it reduces animal killing, and you know, by having people eat it and pets eat it, I'm totally cool. Let's see. All right, what are you guys talking about here? Okay, JT, you said mainly animal products. You know, it's really not that hard, JT, seriously. Okay, I don't want to sound like I'm pimping our book, but I'm telling you the foods that I eat, because I'm a dude too. I'm just a full-on dude, and you know, I'm kind of a bro at heart. Not to say you are, but I'm saying, you know, I'm not some weird woo-woo dude or anything like that. You know, I'm not some, you know, I'm a dude. I play sports. I'm big. I'm 6'5", 180 plus pounds. I'm athletic. I need to eat some food. I need to be filled up, and I'm not going to be filled up on salads and birdseed and stuff like that. I need solid freaking food to feel good, and a lot of it. What I'm getting at is the food I eat, the stuff in Keep It Carved, baby. Our book, seriously, that stuff fills men up. It fills women up. It fills kids up. It fills everyone up. Seriously, just check that out. We got it on ebook, we got it on hard copy, it's on our website, it's on Amazon Kindle, Apple iBooks. Just check out Keep It Carved, baby. That, you know, there's no magic recipes in there. It's just, you know, it's whole food plants, filling stuff that'll keep you out. Well, 6'1", I don't know if I'm 180 pounds anymore. I'm guessing now maybe I could be 185 maybe, something like that. But that's still pretty slim for a 6'5" guy. If you look at guys in the NBA that are 6'5", they're at least 190 usually. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. The secret is to find good foods that fill you up, you know. And we're talking about starches, fruits, stuff like that. I need a lot of them. Yeah, 10 bananas, James, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm 200 pounds, 6'9", at my height, I'm actually overweight. You know, unless I go crazy and put on a boat ton of muscle, which is not not in the cards for me. Just not in my desires and not in my genetics. I don't put on muscle all that easily. I have big muscles on my legs, but my upper body takes a boat ton of work. But yeah, JT, yeah, whole food plants and eat a ton, you know, rice, potatoes, legumes, you know, bananas, stuff like that. And we have some great recipes and Keep It Carved, baby, you know. So I think if you're just starting out, it's a good investment, something you can use for years. We've been eating the recipes out of that book for years and years. So seriously, you just need to find some good solid recipes to keep you full as an athletic, you know, man, you know, because I know what it's like, you know. I'm not going to get full on like, you know, like hippie food or something like that. Organic, yeah, I eat pasta once in a while. I don't prefer it, but I'll have it when I go out. And if I do, I'll get a whole grain pasta, you know, either whole wheat or corn or something like that. Angie's pretty short. She's about a foot shorter than me, so it's kind of funny to see us together, you know. You know, but anyway, it all works out. I like short girls. My favorite color, I don't know. I'm not sure what my favorite color is. I don't think I have a favorite color. It's a hard question. I like colors. Maybe the orange of an orangey sunset, you know, something like that. All right, cool. I'm glad you guys are giving some good information out there. Cool. Yes, Delinda, Angie is cute. We are going to keep making videos on vegan lovebirds. Did you send us an email today or something? I thought I saw something from your name there. No Hollywood Bowl concerts recently, other than those 2 Dead & Co shows. Let's see. Okay, that was you. Who are you talking about there, if you don't mind saying? I won't ask them what you asked. If you just tell me the name of that person, I'll keep it secret what you were asking about. All right, Dr. Esterman, cool. Go Keep It Carved. I've been a musician basically my whole life. Cool. Jimmy, did you just get our book? Someone just bought Keep It Carved ebook right now, so cool. So I'm not just trying to pimp it or anything. I really think for people that are new to veganism, you need to know how to eat, and it's a decision you have to make, you know, at least 3 times a day. So I think that's why a lot of these celebrities and athletes fall off. You know, they might have the best intentions and everything, you know, to save the planet and save the animals and help their health, but if you don't know how to eat vegan, you know, you're not going to do it. You know, I mean, I'm not saying I have the only way of doing it, but I have a way that's, you know, whole food, plant-based. It's like, you know, that's what it's all about. It's Keep It Carved only, our book only recipes. Well, the first like 20 odd pages is like our vegan story, so you can learn a little bit more about Angie's life and a little bit about mine too, and about our vegan journey and how we got on it and how we're on it. So and the rest of it though is recipes. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and toppings too, and some sweet desserts I think too. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Delinda. Thanks for appreciating our music and my guitar skills. Whole food plant-based is too hard? You kidding? I mean, I'm gonna probably go home tonight, have something involving rice and potatoes or beans. Those are some of the easiest foods. And you don't even have to live anywhere trendy. You can get that stuff anywhere. Any city in the industrialized world, you can find those basic staples, and they're cheap too. What is cheaper than legumes and rice and, you know, grains and potatoes and bananas? It is easier out here, I will admit that, but a lot of the stuff I'm referring to, you can get them anywhere. Like, tell me, seriously guys, if you live somewhere where you can't get rice, you know, grains, potatoes, and legumes, and bananas, seriously, not to say that's all you eat, and then of course some veggies to go with that, obviously. Yeah. You can make it work, Lisa Ann, totally. Anywhere, even in a food desert area, you should be able to find those basic staples, because that's what powers the world, those basic foods there, you know? People that don't live in the industrialized world like, you know, most of us do here. Cool, JT Daniels. Cool, I'm glad you are appreciating our help there. That's why we do our YouTube channel, is to get more people to see how easy, simple, and fun and practical and inexpensive being vegan is, especially now in 2017. You can get anything you want. You can get cheap stuff. You can go out to the market and get some Ben and Jerry's, you know, you can get some Beyond Burgers, or you can just eat all the whole food plants like I'm talking about. It's your choice. It's all good, but I really think, yeah, in the long haul, you gotta get on board with the whole food plants, and then have that processed stuff when you want, when you go out on a date or want to have some fun or something like that. Cool. Your brother lived in Texas and he was vegan. Well, if he lived in Austin, yeah, it's a great vegan city from what I understand. Nadamu, our favorite vegan ice cream company, is from there. Give them a plug. Let's see, yeah, Nadamu, there you go. Let's see. Everyone's cool here. Let's see. Cobb's asking, can I release guitar tabs to heartstrings? I like to play that riff. You know, I can't remember the chords exactly, but it's probably something revolving around my favorite chords are like A minor and C, but really actually a C major 7. Just don't use your index finger on the first fret of the B string, and E minor. It's somewhere triangulating in there, those open chords of E minor, A minor, and C major 7, something like that. Just mess around in there, you know. Let's see. And, oh, Delinda, yeah, Nadamu, like the Spanish word nada, which means not, Nadamu. All right. Mr. Leahy, what the hell, man? You are going in timeout, bro. Just chill out. Think about what you're talking about there. Do you have any kind of sensitivity, bro? Are you a complete psychopath or something, man? Anyway, oh, NW Backcountry, sorry to hear you don't have more vegan friends. That is an issue. There's a report on current and former vegetarians and vegans, and one of the most important things, factors that led vegans and vegetarians to stop being that is that they didn't have enough social connection. So cool, you know, come here, starts online and build, you know, your community outward from there. Maybe you'll find some fellow vegans in your area after a while. Yeah, after a while though, you will see, yeah, vegetarian is a great start, but yeah, there's a huge amount of animal cruelty involved in dairy. You know, I just watched the video I just made last week about the pink calf hutches that are being put out for breast cancer awareness this month. Like, you know, the dairy industry is manufacturing pink calf hutches. So I talked about some of the cruelty involved in dairy production. It's really sad. It's really inhumane. It's super cruel. It's disgusting. You're right, Delinda. If you were to see it yourselves, you would pretty much say, all right, I guess I'm going to be vegetarian now, because any rational, compassionate human would not want to support such cruelty and an industry that perpetuates that kind of cruelty. I mean, how would you like to live a life like that? Being artificially inseminated, being pregnant your entire life so you can produce milk, and while you're pregnant, of course, you produce a baby and have that baby taken away from you, and if it's a male, pretty much slaughtered shortly after it's turned into a veal product. So yeah, dairy is really scary. It's really bad. So yeah, check it out. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, Yeah, vegetarian, I said, is a good start, but yeah, if you want to be consistent in an animal cruelty philosophy, yeah, you gotta make that last step there. Anyway, let's see. Wow, your brother-in-law has 2 dairies. Oh my goodness! Wow. Oh, cool. Thanks, Abby. Thank you for telling me that. We try our best. You know, not perfect, obviously. We're humans with emotions, but yeah. Me and Angie, we were married in 2005. Started dating at the end of 1998. Yeah, there's no real such thing as humane dairy, no matter what people will tell you. And yeah, and most people are lactose intolerant, especially those who are of non-Caucasian descent. So that's another reason to give up dairy. You know, Angie's family's all taking these Lactaid pills before meals. I'm going, that's just a weird workaround. Just don't eat the food that requires you to take the pill, you know, because you're lactose intolerant. No, we weren't in high school. We were long out of high school, man. You know, we're old. I just turned 50 this year, so we were like in our 30s, early 30s when we met. Oh, you got married in 2005 also, speaking for that, was awesome. Yeah, you're right, Clemmy Cat. The only human milk is the milk from your mother, because humans were designed to drink human milk. We weren't designed to drink the milk of another animal, especially one that's going to grow way faster and, in the cow's sake, way larger than we're supposed to. All right, we're gonna ban someone here. No hating, just where I get my protein? Yeah, that's a great question, huh? That's the best question. All right, thanks for joining, Rubalicious. Thanks. And thanks to Glenn for enjoying our chill vibes. When was the last time I had meat? Well, I went vegan in 2010, so it was before then in 2010. Probably some bison jerky that I got on Catalina Island, I think. That was it. It's really like quality stuff, so if that was the last taste I had of it, good, you know? Go out with a bang. Not proud of it, but that's how the story goes. Spinach versus kale? Why versus? Both, man. I love spinach. I like spinach more than I like kale. Not to say I don't like kale, because I can have spinach with pretty much everything. You know, put it on pretty much all kinds of dishes. Kale's a little trickier. It's a you know, it's a rougher green. Yeah, Lisa Ann, I'm with you. Once you're vegan for a sufficient amount of time, you don't miss meat. Someone is sneezing out there. All greens are beneficial, Nicholas. Yeah, just eat it all. Lettuce, spinach, kale, you know, it's all good. Never met a green I didn't like. I don't know, Taylor. I don't really take any vitamins, especially multivitamins, other than, you know, a B12 sublingual spray that I don't need to take. My B12 levels have always been strong, but I just take it to be a good example for all you guys out there, you know, because not everyone else has strong B12. And I know it depletes slowly over time. It could take 10, 20 years for a B12 deficiency to surface. But, you know, I just take it anyway. Can I beat Rich Roll in a race? I don't know. When he's training hardcore, you know, I'm sure he could beat me in, you know, long distance running for sure. You know, I'm not gonna try to challenge him on that, but I'd like to challenge him to like a 300-meter sprint or something like that. I think I'm pretty sure I could take Rich in something like that, 200 to 400 meters. I like to go like 200 to 300 meters. I could probably take him there, beat him in a game of basketball for sure. Lisa Ann, do I eat a lot of fake meat? Just when I go out to restaurants, which isn't too often. We don't really buy it in our home. Let's see. The gauntlet is thrown. Yeah, tell Rich that Ryan of Happy Holly Vegan, who also lives in Southern California, has thrown the gauntlet down. Vegan to vegan challenge. Hey, Victory Leo, what's up? Good night, 619. Thanks for coming by. I'm going to be going pretty soon, too. I got to get back and have some dinner. Hopefully Angie's got something on her mind or planned. Favorite kind of bean? I like them all, Zelda. I like them all. I buy regular garbanzo beans, black beans, kidney beans. I even like black-eyed peas sometimes. Cannelli beans. You get it. I like beans. I love beans. I don't eat them every day, but yeah, I'm not afraid of beans. Beans are cool. beans are associated with long life, healthy people. Chocolate cashew milk, I prefer almond milk. That's my favorite. Apples, pears, oranges, more apples, and that's more in the winter time when there's nothing really else available. Do I drink HP95 water? I don't know what that is, but I have my my water filter machine in my kitchen, so it lowers the pH a little bit, and reverse osmosis and all that stuff. Feistamore, you love being vegan, but it's fucking hard. Good lunch is hard to buy. Yeah, if you're out and about, depending where you live, yeah, it can be really challenging. Places that are kind of everywhere, you can always get. I was just there yesterday on a road trip. Chipotle, they make, just don't get any meat. Don't even get the sofritas, which are vegan. Just have them put more rice, more beans on. If you don't get any sofritas or meat, they give you free guacamole. So yeah, that's the way to do it. And then our book, Keep It Carb Baby. If you're at home, you're set, because you can make all that great stuff that we eat in there all the time. Oh, thanks, Donna Brooks. Thanks for the tips here. I forgot there's this new super tip or super chat thing here on YouTube now, where people can tip you like they do on YouNow. So much appreciated. Yeah, this is like a new feature. Probably like the third person to do this like in the past month or so. Appreciate it. Good night, Rant and Chant. Yeah, we're gonna try to go to Circle V, I guess, and yeah, we'll check it out. And we'll be at SoCal Veg Fest. We'll be there. Yeah, you get the same thing at Chipotle too. That's like the go-to thing to get at Chipotle. Beans and rice. I get both. I get brown rice and both beans. When they ask you which kind, I say both. Because I like both the brown and the black beans there. And sometimes I'll say, since I'm getting this all vegan and no sofritas, can you put a little more beans and a little more rice on, so it all works out to be the same. They're usually pretty cool with it. Have I considered learning another language? Oh, heck yeah, Matthew. Yeah, in high school and college, I studied French, and on my own too. After college, I studied Spanish. So pretty horrible at them both, but yeah, I put some real effort into both of them. So I'm sure if I had to live at either place, full immersion situation, I'll probably pick it up a little bit better. But yeah, just here in my spare time, there's really not much motivation to do that. But yeah, I wish I knew both of those better, because as I keep hinting, I would sure love to live in southern Spain or southern France, so having those language skills would be awesome. Let's see. Yeah, that's it, Cobb11. Yeah, free guac when you skip the meat and or sofritas at Chipotle. So remember that. And again, ask them, can you guys just put a little more meat and a little more beans on, so I get, the right amount, the same amount of food as the other people are getting, why should vegans be forced to calorie restrict, right? Yeah, black and pinto beans. I'm with you, Delinda. I love all that stuff. Did I ever drink a lot of alcohol, and was it hard giving up? Well, I was never like alcoholic or anything like that, but I had a time in my life when I was going to clubs, music, dance club kind of things in the 90s, and I drank way more than ever before, and yeah, I got bloated, and it didn't, it wasn't great for me. I thought I was having a fun time and stuff, but now I look back, I see it, I had fun. I liked the experiences of going out and having fun with friends then, but the alcohol part, if I could go back and change that part of the equation, I would, because it got me bloated and unhealthy and less attractive. I could probably had way more babes back then, probably. Not to say that's why people go out and have fun or anything like that. Do I believe in karma? I'm Buddhist, so I guess there is some element of that belief in me, but I don't really think about it too hard. If karma just happens, it just happens. So I don't really have to believe in it. I mean, meaning if it exists, it's just kind of doing its thing, It's kind of hard to say if there's like some kind of deterministic force that happens with some kind of non-intentionality, but still makes things happen like intentionally. So I don't know. I really can't answer that because I can't observe it, but I don't know. I do have the best babe, totally Feistamore. I'm not complaining one bit, but I didn't know her back then, so that doesn't count. Is oatmeal cause water retention, Taylor? I don't think so. I mean, I never get bloated from oatmeal, especially if you're not putting like salt or anything like that. Don't even ask that question, Rolly Beast, you crazy guy. Yeah, I'm totally lucky to have Angie. Totally, Brian. I have gratitude and appreciation every day for having met Angie, for sure. we've totally changed each other's lives. Was there a meetup at Seabirds or Pizzanista, Toyo? Those are two restaurants in Long Beach. Pizzanista is not vegan, but they have vegan options. Seabirds fully vegan. No, we haven't done any meetups yet. So yeah, we're thinking about it. Would you be interested in that? Do you live close enough that you could attend that? Even if we only have like 10, 20 people, that's a lot of people, right? Especially at a restaurant for them to handle a group that large. So heck, even 5, 10 people came, just chilled out with us. That'd be cool. So thanks for reminding us about that. Where can you find the graph that shows reasons for going vegan? Great question. Google study, write this down verbatim, type it into Google. Study of former and current vegans and vegetarians. And it's put out by the Humane Research Council. Just look at that. The study title is longer than that, but that will be sufficient for Google. Hey, Emanate, cool, thanks for that. That sounds like those positive words. You have such a nice, happy, positive user pick there, so that brings a little smile to my face. So thank you. See, I don't want to get too woo-woo, but like attracts like, so we try to put out a good, positive vibe and attract good, positive people like you, as opposed to other unnamed vegan YouTube channels that put out a negative vibe, and if you go into their comments and followers, they're not as positive as you guys. I'll just leave it like that. I'm not going to diss anyone and their fans. But like attracts like. It works, huh? Awesome. It does. Do I use coconut oil? No, Victory Leo. No, and Keep It Carb Baby, there's no recipes in there that require the use of oil. As I've said before, if I go to a vegan restaurant and they put oil in my food, and I expect it, that's how restaurants usually operate, I'm not going to freak out because, that's what's expected. But there are restaurants that we go to where if you call them up ahead of time, and you have a sufficient enough of a party with you, they will make oil-free food. Chadney is in Santa Monica, an Indian restaurant that Mr. and Mrs. Vegan turned us on to, will do that. Our favorite Ethiopian restaurant, Rahel, if you call them and give them enough notice, they will do that too. But like I said, I don't freak out about it because it's so rare that, if like me, I don't have heart disease or anything, at least not that I'm aware of. So if I have oil once in a while, like every month or so, it's not going to bring us down. Hopefully it's what you do day in and day out. Cool, Glenn. Cool. Thanks again. Thanks for those positive vibes there. That's what we try to do, put out positive energy and attract fellow positive energy back. Matthew, change the name of our channel, I have no idea. What's my opinion on gun control? Well, I'll tell you this. I don't get too political, I'm not going to go off on this rant for more than like 20 seconds, but I can't think of any rational reason why any American or otherwise, outside of someone actively in the military, on duty, why any person would need an automatic assault rifle. How is that part of our constitutional rights or something like that, So yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I can't think of any rational reason why a person would need an assault rifle. You don't go hunting with it. Those guns are not designed for sport or pleasure. They're designed to kill a lot of humans really quickly. I can't understand what's wrong with my effing country, that our politicians are so beholden to special interest groups that they'll just allow this to happen over and over again and say, hey, it's the price of living here. Like, no, it's the price of being, I was going to say something worse language-wise, just being beholden to the special interest groups. Yeah, we don't need, hunters don't need assault rifles. No one needs assault rifles unless you're in an army and engaged in battle or training. We need something. That's a start, That's a start. Just like, people say, well, like, are you trying to get rid of all guns? Oh, just start with assault rifles. Like, non-vegans say, you're trying to get rid of all meat products and all farms. Like, well, that would be awesome, but that's not going to happen overnight. Let's start with, like, people not eating veal. Let's start with people giving up dairy. Let's start, there's so many ways to start. Let's have people start eating like Beyond Meat and Impossible Burgers rather than I'm saying let's start there. If you have rifles, cool. If you're hunting, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna pat you on the back, but I'm just saying you don't need an assault rifle to hunt, right? You've never probably hunted with a military level assault rifle, right? Am I going out on a limb there? I think not. No rational person needs automatic assault rifles. No one does. You need an assault rifle for home defense? Where do you live? You live in the woods. I mean, if someone comes in, you should be able to get them with like a handgun, a pistol, something like that. No one needs an assault rifle. Odds are you're gonna blow your house apart, shoot up one of your family members accidentally. No one. I've never heard any rational argument for why a person not in war needs an assault rifle. There's no rational reason, none. Period, like Z-Dog says at the end of his statements. Have I ever shot a gun? Yes, I have shot a gun in a indoor shooting, what are they called? Gun range, firing range, several times, you know. So I know what it's like. So it's not like I'm speaking out of complete ignorance here or anything like that. But I don't think they would allow assault rifles in there. Okay, and that was a long time ago. Did it maybe 3 or 4 times. Maybe even 2 or 3 times. What's veal? Wow, good question there, Ariel. It's when a dairy calf, a female, dairy cow is pregnant, because they keep them pregnant so they can produce milk year-round every day, has a male baby, because, you know, they're pregnant, and when you're pregnant you have babies and you lactate, but all they care about is the lactation. Well, the baby is put into a little hutch and kept small and killed young and served like as this delicacy. That's what veal is. It's completely gross, inhumane, disgusting, and yeah, I've never had it, because even before when I was not vegan, I knew that was like the stupidest, most cruelest thing you could do to a living animal, a living being. So yeah, there's no need for it. And if you see friends supporting that stuff, give them crap, you know. I try not to be a judgmental vegan, but you know, there's just some things that really cross the line, and people that just blatantly proudly eat veal need to be told. They need to be called out, you know. I need to be called out. Finally, you said some nice rational stuff here. I think you're speaking real here, Rolly Beast. Yeah, veal is the worst thing on the planet. It's definitely up there. Yeah, one of the pinnacle horrors in the industry. It's so sad how people buy into it. Literally, they think, oh, it's a delicacy. It's the meat, the fresh, tender meat of a baby cow. Well, how effed up is that? You know, think about that for a second. Are you so disconnected from food and what you eat that you think that's cool? Could you actually do that yourself? Raise a baby male cow in a hutch and like kill it while it's young so you get this tender slice? That's just gross. That's sick, and people need to understand what it is. They just think it's a product that you're served in a restaurant. They don't understand. Yeah, I give people crap for foie gras too. Same thing. Just inhumane, cruel, and disgusting, sick, and it just perpetuates a horrible industry that should just be shut down. Maybe so, Rolly. Maybe so. Yeah, why are these things luxury, Sarah? Great point. What is that thing though, BL? Every time someone say veal is yummy, should I try it? Yeah, it's a baby. The thought of eating a baby, like, God, how disconnected are you? You know, to think that something that's worth considering, something doing, it's nuts. What are my thoughts on a banana smoothie with raw sugar for breakfast? Oh my God, I'm not gonna. No, why? Why do you need to put sugar in a smoothie for? Because some certain vegan YouTuber does it? It's crazy. I mean, if your fruit is ripe, as you should be having your bananas, you know, meaning they have brown spots, there's plenty of sugar in there. You don't need to put... Matthew, no, I know you're joking there. The sugar in the bananas is, again, it's a whole food sugar. It has all the components that nature put in there, so it's absorbed into your body most effectively. When you have processed sugar ripped apart from all the pulp and everything, yeah, it's not. Why do you need it? Why would someone need to put sugar in their friggin' smoothie? If you're eating a 10 banana smoothie, that's like 1,000 calories right there of sugar sweetness. It's just, what's the word? It's not redundant. It's just superfluous. It's unnecessary. I don't get it. Why? Just to make a spectacle and have people talk about it on YouTube? Why do you need more than 1,000 calories? Do I believe in determinism? Now, let's not get into that. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, BL, great point. If you really need to add a few more calories or some more sweetness, put in some dates. At least that's a whole food still, you know? Yes, refrigerators do dry out food, yeah, so try not to leave your food in there too long. Thoughts on eating bugs? I have no thoughts about that because I don't. Cool, nice point, Boise triathlete. Yeah, add some cherries. That's what I've been doing all summer. I can't anymore because cherry season's over. But yeah, I put other fruits in my banana smoothies. I'll put in like, 8, 9, 10 bananas, and then I'll fill it up. Like now I've been putting peaches in. I'll put in blueberries, depending on the season. Cherries that time of year. In wintertime, strawberries. Yeah, people eat bugs, Clemmy, and you'll see them talk about eating bugs because it's an alternative source of, hold on, protein. You got to get your protein, So it's like, just eat some freaking quinoa. Eat bananas. You don't need to eat some seeds. You don't need to eat bugs to get protein. It's like people are so freakishly obsessed with protein. It's crazy. Oh, what's your question, Exotic Parallel? I have like 70 people here, so let me see if I can scroll up and find it. If not, just ask it again. Okay, there's your question. Response to people who say, but everything causes cancer. Yeah, that's just baloney. No, everything doesn't cause cancer. Eating a whole food plant-based diet has been shown to protect from cancer. There's no research saying that eating bananas gives you cancer. Eating organic fruit and vegetables gives you cancer. No, eating meat gives you cancer. It's a class 2 carcinogen. Class 1 if you're talking about processed meat. So yeah, you can get cancer from all sorts of weird ways, but why intentionally eat and tell people to eat class 1 or class 2A carcinogens when there's so many foods out there that are not carcinogenic? So no, not everything causes cancer, So that's just BS. That's just people trying to rationalize their current behaviors and say everything causes cancer. It's not just meat, it's not just dairy, everything. Like, no, it doesn't. Eating like we do, guys, isn't cause cancer. Yeah, Judith, antioxidants, unlike what's going on with all the free radicals in meat, antioxidants protect against cancer. Let's see. Taylor, I'm really not watching many other vegan YouTubers right now, to be honest with you. It's not because I'm protesting YouTube. I've just been so busy with life, trying to get content out to you guys. And with all the vegan festivals, getting our speech ready for San Diego Veg Fest. We got OC Veg Fest at the end of this month, and or SoCal Veg Fest at the end of this month. It's just been hard to watch too many other YouTubers right now. Yeah, Mike the Vegan is a good channel. We just spent the weekend with Mike the Vegan. Yeah, it's cool how his channel took off. When we first met him, his channel was small. He credits us. He said it to our face several times. His channel was kind of nowhere, and we gave him the shout out, and his channel's been growing ever since. I won't take all the credit for it, and we just gave him his first little boost, but he would have caught on. We just helped him get there a little sooner, That's all I say. He was destined to get known. But yeah, Mike the Vegan's a great channel. He's a cool guy, and that's one reason why we wanted to do San Diego Veg Fest this last weekend, is so we could spend time with Mike and his girlfriend Lindy. They're really cool people. And the good thing is they have plans to keep coming back out here to SoCal over and over again. So yeah, Mike the Vegan is solid. He's a good dude. I can't say anything bad about Mike. I would, if he lived here, I'd hang out with him, bro down with him, teach him how to play basketball. Yeah, Vegan Zombie. There you go. Cool. Yeah, a lot of people discovered him from us, but he's been around a long time. Let's see. Yeah, we love hanging out with other fellow YouTubers, especially cool ones like Mike the Vegan, for sure, It's fun hanging out with other YouTubers. You can discuss YouTube things with them, YouTube situations and stuff like that. Yeah, I've met Caitlin a few times through some of our LA friends. I don't know too much about her, but she seems like a nice, sweet girl, huh? Let's see, favorite TV show. Let's think, favorite TV show. I'm really into that Scientologist show that former Scientologist actress Leah Remini's putting out. I think it's on like A&E or something like that. I forgot what it's called, but I like the exposing of the cult. Yeah, with Leah Remini, that show. Yeah, I like that exposing of the cult practices, cult mentality. And I see some parallels with that in our vegan YouTube world. I'm not going to mention which male vegan YouTuber I'm talking about, but it's kind of eerily similar when we watch that. Yeah, that Scientology show is awesome. Unfortunately, there was no show last week. There's none this week. I think they'll be back next week, so they took a couple of weeks off. Oh, good night, Gerald. Thanks for joining. Which What the Health debunk so far do you consider the most ridiculous? I think the most stupid one, and I say that word very kindly, was Kinobody. I mean, God, I had... it was just like Beavis and Butthead trying to debunk What the Health with bro science. It was hilarious. But there's horrible ones out right now. Hopefully I'll have, I'm working on my research, and tonight, hopefully I'll have it out tomorrow. Not out, maybe I will. David Asprey, you know, Bulletproof Coffee, that guy. Oh, he just did his debunking of What the Health, and what's sinister about him, he's not as dumb as like Kinobody and stuff like that. He's a more clever dude. So anyway, he tries to give scientific references to support what he's saying. So I'm looking at his science, and we'll just leave it at that. I'm going through and showing how his science is hilarious. He has one study where he's trying to show how eggs are healthy for you. They're good for you. You should eat lots of eggs. And guess who funded that study that says eggs are good? Any guesses, guys? Anyone want to try to take a guess down there? Who or what funded that study that he's saying that eggs are good for you? Trying to debunk that, you know, smoking 5 cigarettes a day has the same risk factor for longevity as eating an egg a day. Yeah, it's the egg industry, Cobb 11. You got it. That's who funded that study. So of course, you know. Yeah, it wasn't the egg board, but yeah, it was an egg. I forgot who exactly. I found access to the entire study where they gave their sources of funding and stuff, and I found that the egg industry funded it. So I love tennis, James, but no, I don't have a tennis partner anymore. And Angie kind of plays, but she plays at a more beginner level. When I'm playing a lot, I'm more of like an intermediate or something like that. So it's, you know, it's fun, but I haven't been playing tennis lately. I love playing tennis. Probably the sport my body's best designed for. I'm long. Have you seen how modern tennis players are? They're long and lean. You know, they're over 6 foot tall, and they're lean and quick, and that kind of describes my body. I can sprint really quick for, like, you know, 5-10 seconds to cover the court, back and forth for, you know, like, you know, not just 10 seconds, but, you know, to cross the court. Anyway, that is kind of slow. I should sprint quicker than that, but yeah, I love playing tennis. Anyway, did I go to college? Yes, I majored in philosophy, minored in psychological research. Favorite NBA team? LA Clippers. No, I don't grunt. I don't grunt at all. Let's see. Let's see what you guys talking about now. Oh, guys, I've been on an hour. I gotta get going. I can't, can I dunk? I'm 50 years old. No. Last time I dunked, I was 35, you know? And I had to work on it a lot then, too, because even when I was, like, you know, 19, 20 years old, I was not a high fly act or anything like that. But no, I don't see too many guys in their 40s, let alone 50s, dunking or anything like that. No, it's hard. Dunking, you got to clear a 10-foot rim by 9 inches. It's tough. I wish I had filmed it back in when I was 35. That was 15 years ago, before we had iPhones and stuff like that. So I can dunk on a smaller rim, but on a 10-foot rim, no. No, I don't think Jordan can dunk anymore. I remember in his last year in the NBA, in the All-Star game, he went for a dunk and he banged it off the rim, and he was kind of embarrassed, you know, which shows you even Jordan, one of the greatest jumpers of all time, in his mid-30s, couldn't dunk that well anymore. It's just something that nature takes away from you. I still can move quickly, I can still shoot well, but, you know, God, nature, the universe, you know, takes that vertical leap skill away from you. So that's just how it is. That's cool. That's not an important part of playing basketball anyway. It's just kind of a show-off fun bit, you know? Anyway, guys, yeah, like I said, I've been here an hour. I gotta get going back. Angie's waiting for me. And thanks, Donna. I've had a great night with you guys. I've been kind of I don't know, a little down a little bit since I got back from San Diego Veg Fest. Just feeling kind of overwhelmed, and the whole Las Vegas tragedy. Just feeling kind of bummed. So this is my first live stream. So I thank you guys for being so kind, so positive, and loving. So I appreciate that. And like I said, I won't be here next Wednesday. I come here and live stream with you guys every Wednesday, more if I can, but I try to keep this Wednesday regularly. But I won't be here next Wednesday. So look for me 2 Wednesdays from now, about 7:15 Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, and hopefully, like I said, I'll be on again. with a regularly unscheduled live stream in the not so distant future. So thanks guys, thanks for all the love and support. I really appreciate it. You guys have elevated my mood considerably, so thanks guys. So love you all, and peace to you, Clemmy Cat, and I'll see you. Good night, Tracy. Bye guys. Thank you. Keep it carb, guys. I'm gonna go and carb up myself. Bye, Lisa.